Alright, hi everybody. Sorry for a little bit of a delay there. I was having some issues connecting my Streamlabs to YouTube, but I think everything's good. Welcome to, what is this, the 4th live stream of How to Date a Magical Girl. I hope you guys are having a good night. So, the last episode, Hikari, I believe, the childhood friend, so she actually managed to transform into her magical girl self, and we also met the author of the what is her name, the manga artist of like the manga that we're obsessed with, Cutie Star. So that's she's kind of like a random introduction, so not sure where she plays into this. And I was told that we should start having some of, because I was asking like, when's like the messed up stuff gonna start happening? And I did get a heads up that it should be happening soon. So we might have some stuff going on in this episode. I'm very excited to see what that is. But the only way we'll be able to see it is to continue on. So I believe we left off like right after Hikari became the magical girl. So let's check the schedule here. And I'm slowly getting my affection up with Ray. I went on my first date. That was another big thing with Ray. But it's going to take a while because I have to get the affection up each percentage before I'm allowed to go on another date. So this is going to take a while. Oh, and I also learned how to make some potions. Or at least I can make 2 potions so far. So a lot more stuff that I have open to me, which is nice. A fairly average day of class passes. Okay, I did not drink a potion, so we don't want to waste that. How are my stats so far? Alright, let's maybe get my alchemy level up. Do I have the ingredients to make a potion? I do not, no. I also became very obsessed with going into the woods in the last episode and just, like, obsessively looking for ingredients. Maybe I should start skipping class and just basically just be like a forest witch. So my midterm exam is coming up soon, so I would preferably, if I could get all my skills up to C, that'd be awesome. But I have to be careful because, I mean, it's going to take me a long time to get my full affection up, and I'm assuming that that's what entails of having a girlfriend, is you have to get their affection up to like full level 100 to consider them a girlfriend. So speaking of which, Ray is going to be at the convenience store. So do we have a gift? I will do some shopping. I will discreetly shop right in front of her. I believe I got her the onigiri last time, and she quite enjoyed it. And I hate to say it, but it's cheap. It's nice and cheap, so I'll just buy that for her. So I'll give her a gift. Oh no, she doesn't appreciate multiple gifts. You've given me one of those before, did you forget? But she still appreciated it. I was afraid she was just gonna like completely reject it, so... Right. Oh no, like we've just started hanging out and already I'm having the same conversations with her. This is not good for a relationship. That's like the honeymoon stage when, you know, you're learning about each other. We're already repeating conversations. Okay. Really? I can stay in bed? No, man, I have to like... I guess it's Saturday, but still, like, there's so much to do. Alright, so can't hang out with her today, so let's go ahead and we'll focus on, because I am so obsessive with getting, oh good, it's raining. That means that I will get my skills up even more. But my perception is already at a C. I should focus on the other things, but I can't go to... How do you raise your expertise again? Oh yeah, you have to go to the debate club. So unfortunately, all these things, I think, are blocked off because they're all in the school. Okay, maybe instead of that, speaking of the forest, we'll go to the forest. But I want to sell water. And one of these seeds. Watch, I'm gonna, like, immediately after I sell these things, I'm going to get a cool new recipe for a potion that will be great. That will have those ingredients. So let's go ahead and explore. Walking around a forest in the rain sounds awful. Ooh, ×2, holy water. Okay. That's good. That's something that I will actually use. Alright. Do I have a book? Ah, there we go. So I can raise my expertise because I've got that book. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm so excited to get to whatever the scary thing is. Oh, unknown number. Hello, Rose. I'm sorry I haven't messaged you until today. I've been dreadfully busy with work. Oh, that's got to be the author. I stare at the message in confusion. Who is this supposed to be from? I shoot a text back and ask who it is. Oh, my mistake. This is Noriko. That's her name. We met last weekend. I wanted to apologize for running off all of a sudden that day. Your confession of love for Cutie Star inspired me to rush home and work as hard as I could. Holy damn. Noriko Ito actually kept my phone number. Oh, Revealing Storm says you've been having bad headaches. I'm sorry about that. And, I mean, I'm thankful. Thank you for coming to the live stream even though you're not feeling well. If you don't mind me asking, I don't know what TMJ is. Would you mind filling me in? Either way, it sucks to hear. Am I dreaming? Did I wake up this morning? What topsy-turvy world have I found myself in? Okay, okay, play it cool. Don't scare her off. Be casual. I slowly text her back and say it's good to hear from her. Oh good, I was afraid I might have interrupted your weekend. Anyway, I'm free tomorrow afternoon. Would you like to meet up after you finish school? Alright, so, aka do not use any sort of potion. At least the game is giving me a warning that is going to be like a mandated hangout thing I have to do. Holy damn, again. Noriko Ito actually wants to meet up with me. Am I dreaming? Did I fall into a coma and this is all some made-up fantasy? I've got to keep playing it cool. If I scare her off now, I'll never forgive myself. I keep my replies short and sweet to avoid embarrassing myself. Fantastic. Well, I know where your academy is, so how about I meet you out front when the day is over? It's a date. I can't believe it. I have a date. An actual date with none other than the creator of Cutie Star. I mean, it better not be an actual date. I'm putting a lot of work into Ray. I need to take a deep breath and compose myself. I'll have to be on my best behavior, be polite, and not make a fool of myself. Tomorrow after school. It's too soon. I'm not ready. No, I can do this. I can handle it. I'll spend today prepping myself. And I should clean up the apartment. Who knows? If everything goes well, maybe Noriko will want to come back here. Okay, I gotta get my head in the game. Tomorrow can't come soon enough. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. A friend of mine has something kind of similar to that about, like, his jaw is, like... Yeah, I think it might actually be the same thing he has. I don't know the exact term for it, but I was actually supposed to see him this weekend, but then it was really acting up, so we had to cancel, so I'm sorry to hear that. I get up extra early this morning and gather all my things before heading to school. I could hardly sleep last night. My excitement is at a tipping point. If I can just get through today, then my date with Noriko will finally be here. Why do I have a feeling today might be the day that something bad might happen? And, if that's true, how convenient that, like, as soon as Noriko shows up on the scene, then bad shit might start happening. Maybe she's causing things to happen through her stories? Because she said she had to rush home and, like, work on something. The day passes by agonizingly slowly. The second hand on the clock ticks forward at a snail's pace. Every now and then, it seems to move back a step. When the final bell of the day rings, I rush to the school gate. She's not here. Noriko's nowhere to be found. Has she forgotten about me? Did she abandon me? Has she taken another lover? Hey you! There she is! Noriko Ito, manga creator extraordinaire. She's gorgeous, radiant, stunning. There are about only 10,000 words that can describe her beauty in this language. I should tell her that. I mean, if my character feels like this, then all the other girls are just gonna be like hot garbage in comparison. No one can compare to her. Hey Noriko, did you know that there are only 10,000... never mind. Nice save. That was a stupid thought. I need to play it cool and think about every move I make. So, now that you have me here, what would you like to do? I know. How about you give me a tour of your school? I've always wanted a glimpse into the life of the students here. I feel like she's just using me to get to the magical girls. Maybe she wants to see them for inspiration, maybe some nefarious reason. Well, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but I suppose we can do that. Great. I'm sure if I'm accompanying a student, no one will think it's strange I'm on school grounds. Aren't you a little worried about being recognized? No, of course not. You're one of my biggest fans and you didn't recognize me when we met. That's true. Remember, I use a pen name for my work, and I never post photos of myself online, so we'll be okay. Got it. Well, then follow me. So this is my classroom. I usually sit at the desk over there. How cute. It's just like I imagined. I'm just imagining her whipping out like a notepad and drawing everything. Who's your teacher? Well, we have different teachers for different subjects, but my homeroom teacher is Miss Otsuka. Miss Otsuka? Is she nice? Yeah, she's pretty nice. Is she cuter than me? Cuter than you? Heck no. I disagree. I like Miss Otsuka. You better hope she doesn't hear you say that, or you'll be in trouble. Oops. Where's our next destination? This is the alchemy lab. It's where we learn alchemy. Fascinating. You know, magical girls haven't always incorporated alchemy into their repertoire of skills. Alchemy used to be the domain of those with no magical abilities of their own. But as time went by, magical girls realized they could make powerful weapons and concoctions by learning alchemy. Is Noriko the girl you're trying to romance? I mean, if she becomes an option, I will still say no. No, Ray is the one. The tomboy girl. She's the one I'm trying to romance. This girl kind of got shoehorned in. And it's... like, I don't know, it'd be kind of a surprise if she ends up being a potential option, especially considering that she's, like, older. Cutie Star never used alchemy. How come? She didn't need to. Cutie Star is already too powerful. If I gave her the ability to use alchemy, she'd be unrealistically overpowered. I mean, I can't help myself. Like, whenever there is, like, a story where I know it's going to take a turn and a new character is introduced kind of late into the game, I can't help but think that there might be something, you know, not so savory about them. And does Miss Otsuka teach alchemy too? Nah, our alchemy professor is Mr. Steiner. He's a bit eccentric. Like, I feel like at the most innocuous is just like she's using me to kind of get some intel into the school. But I don't know. Steiner, huh? He's not Japanese? I've no idea. I'm too scared to ask that guy anything or he might use me in an experiment. Ha, okay then. Where to next? Like, she really is. I feel like she is just scoping the place out. Oh, before we go, I'm just gonna use the ladies' room. Be back in a moment. Or maybe they're gonna make her so obvious that she could potentially be somebody bad that she's not gonna be bad. I still am suspicious of that. What's the girl's name? Marcel, the third year who you can ask questions to. Noriko hurries off down the hallway. Come to think of it, I never showed her where the bathrooms were. Yet she headed straight for them. Oh well, I'm sure she must have noticed them early in our tour. As I'm waiting around, I see somebody emerge from a classroom further down the hallway. The person's heading this way. Oh, good evening, Rose. What are you doing here so late? Miss Yoshida, hi. I'm just giving a friend a tour of the academy. How lovely. I've actually just finished writing some assessments, so I'm finally able to go home. While I have you here, let me just say I'm really proud of your efforts in practical magic class so far. I know you haven't quite managed to transform yet, but I can tell you're getting closer and closer. Also, Hikari credits you with helping her achieve her own transformation. To be willing to help your fellow students is truly noble. Well done, Rose. Wow, Miss Yoshida, thank you. That means a lot to me. You're very welcome. You're a fantastic student, and I'm very happy to have you in my class. Teachers here are quite nice. Steiner's a little weird, but, like, everybody just seems to be so, I don't know, like, just wanting the best for their students, and a lot of teachers aren't like that. Hi. Apparently I didn't close the door well enough. My dog just opened the door and she's just staring at me. Sorry, honey. Aw. She's very distracting. My cheeks are going red. I must look like a grinning fool right now. I've never given it much thought, but Miss Yoshida is actually a really nice teacher. She's very supportive and patient with all her students. I'm almost looking forward to our next class together. Well, I better get a move on. I have a tub of ice cream waiting at home that isn't going to eat itself. Okay, I'll see you for next class. Yes, keep up the good work. Have a good night. That went pretty well. I don't think she suspected me of bringing a girl to school after hours. Almost as soon as Miss Yoshida is gone, Noriko pops up. I'm back. Shall we get this tour rolling again? Yeah, let's go. Next stop, the vending machine. Exciting. The rest of the evening goes pretty well. Noriko seems interested in every aspect of the academy. When it gets dark, we decide to go our separate ways. Noriko thanks me for the delightful date and promises to get in touch soon. Although I didn't get a kiss on the cheek, I'm still counting this as a successful date. I managed to restrain myself from looking like an idiot. I get home and decide to call it an early night. Alright, so let's check our schedule. Okay, so Ray's gonna be at the field. Mia's at the park, Harry's rooftop. Alright, message. I just said goodbye to all the girls. So who could it be? Oh, Noriko. She's just been introduced and already she's just being a little clingy. Hello, Rose. I just wanted to thank you for the date yesterday. I had a great time. I thought I should let you know you're a lovely person. However, the age difference between us is too great. It'd be best if you date a girl your own age. Maybe someone from the academy? I figured it'd be best to tell you this outright so I don't continue to lead you on. I hope we can continue to be good friends. Wouldn't it be nice if every dating sim had the older characters be self-aware enough to, like, maybe the Persona teachers. I know that's not technically a dating sim, but maybe the Persona teachers and adults should maybe learn from Noriko about that might not be the best thing to do. Damn. Did I just get rejected by Noriko? No, Noriko, she got what she wanted from you. She got to go into the school, and now she's just like, I'll never talk to you again. I thought we had a really good time yesterday, but she thinks I'm too young for her. I mean, I can't quite put a finger on her age, but she has to be in her 30s, right? I guess something like that wouldn't really work out. Still, she's my idol, and I've always admired her. This sucks. Part of me always knew it was too good to be true, but another part of me believed maybe it was possible. Maybe I could date the creator of Cutie Star. I heave a sigh and rub my eyes. I guess it was a good fantasy while it lasted. That's pretty sad. Any of the girls after this are basically just going to be a consolation prize. Like, they're not going to be my #1 choice. Time to come back to reality. I might go home and have an early night. Nope, okay, never mind. I guess I can't do anything. When I wake up, I check my phone for a message from Noriko, but there's nothing there. You got used! You got used. I guess her decision was final. Not much I can do about it. She said I should date someone my own age. Maybe someone from the academy. I know that's a good idea, but it still hurts to be rejected. I guess there's nothing else to do but give it some time. I'm sure I'll feel better after a little while. And after all, there's a bunch of girls at school I have my eye on. Maybe there's hope for my love life after all. There you are. Why are you always late to school? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm not going for her. I'm sure she'd, like, soften up a bit. They usually tend to, these types of characters, but, like, what an egg. I'm on time? What are you talking about? Yeah, I guess you are on time. Sorry, I'm always here so early that I sometimes forget what time everyone else is supposed to be here. Maybe you should sleep in once in a while? That's funny. I have responsibilities. Anyway, enough pleasantries. I heard from Miss Yoshida that Hikari managed to transform. That's fantastic news. How are you progressing with your transformation? Well, I'm not quite there yet, but I'll keep working on it. Okay, good. And what about Yui? Yui keeps pretty tight-lipped about it. Actually, I kind of got the feeling she was dozing off in practical magic class last week. Man, I'm such a snitch. Not that I'm trying to get her in trouble or anything. She just doesn't seem all that invested, which is odd for Yui. Maybe she already knows how to do it and she's just keeping it a secret. I see. I got the impression that Yui is the studious type, so I'm surprised to hear that. Is it just because she wears glasses? Yui's one of the top students in all our classes, so don't think badly of her. I just can't get a reading on how her transformation's going. Okay, well, no matter. If Yui needs assistance, she'll seek it out sooner or later. Just focus on your own practice for now. Got it. Alright, see you later. I mean, things are still going well right now. Just waiting for the other shoe to drop eventually. Lunchy lunch lunch, my favorite time of the day. Ray, your food looks amazing. Did you make that yourself? Nah, this is from the convenience store. They even heat it up for you and everything. Whoa. Can I have a bite? Sure thing. Everyone can share. But I don't want to go hungry, so you all have to give me a share of your stuff, too. Okay, you can have a taste of my soup. The girls are all laughing as they share their food. I just sit in silence and munch on my cheap convenience store sandwich. By the way, I spoke to Yui about her transformation. Huh? You asked her outright? You didn't mention I said she was dozing off in class, did you? No, of course not. I'm not insensitive. I just asked her if she'd managed to transform yet. And what'd she say? She avoided the question completely and said she had to hurry off to another class. I bet she already knows how to do it. Yui is being a little cagey about stuff, about that whole thing with like the attack at the school, and now about the transformation. This was only 10 minutes ago, right before lunch. She said she had a class during lunch? I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that was strange, and now she's just kind of like avoiding us. Well, I guess that explains why she's not eating up here with us like usual. Do you know which classroom she went to? Oddly enough, she went toward the second-year wing of the academy. She's obviously only a first year, so I found it strange. Maybe she's not, though. I have heard that the convenience store food in Japan is amazing. I've watched some, like, videos of people where they do, like, convenience store challenges where, like, they just eat convenience store food, and, like, if you tried that here, you'd probably get food poisoning. But there, it's like, that stuff looks as good as anything you get at a restaurant. You know, in like North America. That's something, God, I would love to go to Japan someday, and if I do, I would definitely like check out the convenience store and just like get some food from there. Just like every time I play one of these games, I'm just like, and they talk about like the convenience store food, and they show you like these amazing like bento boxes and stuff, and like the sandwiches, they look amazing. Maybe I'll go look for her and see what's up. I finished eating anyway. Do you want me to come with you? No, it's okay. She can be shy at the best of times, so it might be best if we don't overwhelm her. Very well, keep me updated. I gather up my things and head over to the stairwell. I have a bad feeling. I don't know why, I just have a bad feeling. Yo, you leaving? Especially knowing something bad is gonna be happening soon. Sorry, yeah, I'm just going downstairs for a bit. I'm gonna see where Yui went off to. Okay, she's coming up for lunch. Tell her to bring extra food to share. Will do. Please let Yui be okay, please. After a short walk, I find myself in the second-year wing. I haven't actually walked down here before, so I'm not sure where I'm going. Since it's lunchtime, there aren't any students around. Unlike the first-year wing of the academy, this entire area is fairly closed. There are no views of the courtyard. The hallways are long and narrow. It's actually kind of spooky being here on my own. As I walk, I peer into each classroom for a sign of Yui. VS Cosplay, do they have shawarma though? Maybe I've been spoiled. I literally live in, and I might be giving away where I live by saying this, I live in pretty much like the unofficial shawarma capital of Canada. They're like Tim Hortons here. Like, you go 5 minutes in any direction and you can find a shawarma place. And I love shawarma, but like, you know, it kind of loses its, what's the word I'm thinking of? Like, I don't know, when you have it accessible all the time, like, it doesn't feel as special, you know? I prefer gyros myself. Like, that's, if you want to talk about, like, a wrap with some meat in it, I love a gyros. Ugh, so good. I don't know if I'm spelling, or saying that right. Like, some people say, like, gyros, gyros. I've heard it's gyros. And I love donairs, too. Anyway, I'm getting hungry. I gotta stop talking about food. It's funny how food always seems to come up in conversation during a live stream. Usually probably because I play like kind of around when dinner is happening. Alright, each classroom I pass is completely empty. I'm approaching the end of the hallway, and just when I think I've nothing to show for my efforts, I spot something on the ground. Uh-oh. I lean over and stare intently at the floor. Music stopped. Music has stopped. It's happening, guys. It's happening. It's happening. A tiny red drop of liquid sits undisturbed. It's happening! Please don't let it be Yui's blood. What is this? Blood or something? Maybe somebody hurt themselves earlier. I can only see the one little drop, so it can't have been a serious injury. When I look back, I realize I'm not actually at the end of the hallway. It seems to continue around a corner. Surprised, I turn the corner and take a couple of steps into the next corridor. Oh! Woo! Oh! And there's the glitchy sound. I don't like that. I don't like that. Whoa, it's happening! Ooh, at least it's not Yui. I hate to say it, but I'm like, okay, I don't know this girl, so... Oh, damn. Mary Janet. I'm okay with it's Hikari's blood. Not a fan of Hikari. Damn. I mean, I don't want any of the main girls to be dead. I hate to say it, but if it's gonna be dead students, hopefully, like, they're nameless ones that I don't know. A dead girl. There's a dead girl lying against the wall. There's so much blood. It's everywhere. YouTube, please don't demonetize this, please. Please let me be able to post this. Blood on her face and her arms and her legs and her chest and in her hair and on the floor and the walls and the ceilings. I mean, I played games where they've showed worse. It's jam. It's just strawberry jam. YouTube, it's just jam, okay? I feel like I can taste it in my mouth and smell it in my nose and feel it on my skin and hear it in my ears and breathe it in my lungs. I can taste it. I can taste the horror of this moment and I want to throw up. I want to vomit blood and leave this place and never come back. Her vacant eyes are dry and coarse, and if I reach out to touch them, they would feel like sandpaper beneath my soft fingers, and she'll never see anything ever again. Her mouth is slightly agape, open just wide enough for her soul to have escaped and leave this hellish existence. She's silent like a doll that's been stabbed through the chest and the neck and the stomach and the lungs and the heart, stabbed again and again and again, cannot scream and cannot cry, and cannot beg for help, and cannot feel because she's never been alive. This scene, this horrific nightmare, it has to have been a murder. Somebody killed this girl. Somebody willingly spilled her blood and caused her this pain. Somebody saw this girl and decided it'd be a good thing to let her die, to cut her open and let her insides witness the light of day for the first time in their existence, and seep out into the cracks in the floor and stain the earth below and never return to the inside of her body where they belong. It's like a completely different person narrating. My person was talking kind of like realistically, and now it's just like, let me pull out all of the words that I know to describe, and I'm gonna talk like an author. Some sick, twisted individual met this girl and judged her. They are speaking like they have like a word limit to reach in an essay. Held her life in their hands and clenched their fist and snuffed out the flame of her soul. My vision's blurring from the amount of tears in my eyes. I struggle and strain to see if I can identify the girl. But she's unfamiliar and I don't know her. And the more I look at her face, the more unfamiliar she looks, and the less I feel like I know her. The longer she sits here, the less everyone else will know her. She'll fade into the recesses of people's memories, and people will one day question if she was ever real, if she ever walked this earth, if she ever talked or laughed or cried or felt or loved or cared or breathed or died. Jesus Christ, my character is just being a little... Granted, yes, it's a shocking situation, but just like, really? A little much. She's not the girl I was searching for. She's not Yui. She's not a friend of mine. And yet, the brutality of the scene is still unforgivable. Stumbling across the scene is like a visceral assault on my senses that has left me feeling weak and nauseated. And now my mind can only comprehend one single thought. Somebody at this academy murdered another student. Somebody's walking free right now with blood on their hands. Who's to say it wasn't Noriko? That's gonna be my guess. I feel like the game is intentionally pointing it to make it seem like Yui is a suspect. And who knows, they might be kind of like doing a double fake out where they make Yui look so obvious as the culprit that we believe that she couldn't possibly be the culprit, but maybe she actually is the culprit. I feel sick to my stomach. I always thought this academy was a safe place. Even the demon summoning looked tame in comparison to this. And the demon did not claim a human life. Knowing that there's a murder in the school sends shivers down my spine. I need to tell a teacher about this. I need to get away from the scene. I turn away, and a pale face assaults my vision. Is it Yui? Yui? Is that you? Rose? How long has she been here? Has she been standing behind me? Did she witness the murder? Yui, what happened here? I don't know. I just got here after you did. Rose, I'm scared. I feel sick. Me too, but I didn't catch who did this to her. Did you see anyone suspicious? No. Oh, no, not the glitching. Ah, I was not warned about the glitching. I hate this. The school bell rings, but it sounds so far away. There's no jump scares, I hope. Like, is the glitchiness the worst of it? Like, I don't mind, like, if there's a screen with some gore and stuff. It's just like, don't be jump scaring me, game, please. The school bell rings, but it sounds so far away. The echoing chime is the only thing anchoring me to the world right now. If it weren't for the bell, I feel like I might just pass out. But I can't quite grasp the meaning of it in my mind. The bell signifies that something's over. Is the bell tolling for this girl? Is it screaming out in anguish, alerting everyone that her time is up? Okay. Chill. Me. No, it's nothing so sinister. It's normal, comforting, familiar, real. It doesn't belong in this nightmare. The bell is telling us that lunchtime is over. We should get out of here. Why? We need to tell people what happened here. But what if people think it was us? Now Yui wants to, like, not tell people? Sus, girl. You're joking, right? We need to inform the teachers. Okay, I feel like the game is really, really trying to make me think it's her. A crowd of students slowly starts pouring out into the hallway. They're loud, too loud, chatting, laughing, having fun. And then they scream, and some of them cry. Some of them run, some of them faint. Some of them will never get over this moment. Some of them will never recover from witnessing the scene. Blood will be in their visions every time they close their eyes, and in their dreams every time they sleep. And in that moment, that horrible, unforgettable moment, everybody's life changed. I hear an authoritative voice barking orders, commanding people to get out of the way. Someone stands in front of me, and it takes time for my eyes to adjust. Everything I look at is framed by blood. Rose, Yui, what the hell happened here? It's Miss Otsuka, sweet and caring Miss Otsuka. She'll know what to do. She'll fix this whole mess. You two, you're coming with me. Everyone else, leave this area at once. The girl. Does anyone know this girl's name? One of the students answers, but I don't catch it. The name doesn't matter anymore. It's the name of a corpse. Aya, I need you to move the girl. Can you do it? Yes. You two, let's go. To my office. I understand this is traumatic for both of you. However, I need to know what happened. I need one of you to start talking. I came across the girl. I think I was the first one to find her. I didn't even notice Yui was standing behind me until I turned around. Yui, were you there before Rose? You need to tell me the truth. A student has died today. Yes, I was there before Rose. What? I was so scared. When I found the girl, I didn't know what to do, so I hid in the broom closet. And then when Rose came along, I thought it might be safe to come out. Yui, I will only ask you this one time. Do you know how the girl died? Did you witness the event? I wonder if Satomi still might suspect Yui a little bit, maybe have some inkling in her mind after that whole thing with her not being around when that, like, monster was summoned. Or demon. I'm sorry, demon. I was in a classroom just next to the scene, and I didn't see it, but I heard the girl scream, and I heard someone run away. That's why I came out, and that's when I saw her. She was already dead. Understood. Thank you. Miss Otsuka, who could have done this? I don't know. Do they not have cameras? Is that too high-tech for this school? Could it have been the same person who summoned the demon? The possibility has crossed my mind. I need you both to leave school today. Stay home tomorrow. Do not leave your homes. When you return to the academy on Friday, you can continue your classes then. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen? What's going to happen? We'll hold a memorial for the girl. I will inform her parents. There's nothing else I can do. I'm sorry. Now go. Do not speak of this to anyone on your way home. Rose, do you think I killed the girl? Oh, no. Oh, I was not expecting to be given a choice. I'm gonna say no. No. I know I've been talking about it, but like I said, I feel like it's making it too obvious. I'm relieved. I'm going to go home now. Maybe later she's just going to be like, you idiot, you really think I didn't kill her. Maybe I'll see you on Friday. I can't sleep tonight. Visions of the murder scene keep flashing in my mind. Every time I close my eyes, it's there, waiting for me to look. Why was I killed? I don't know. I didn't want to be killed. I know. Why didn't you save me? I couldn't. You didn't try. But it was already too late. It's never too late to save someone. I mean, it kind of is. It's never too late. Unless I've got, like, revival magic? Is that a thing that exists in this world? Hikari, maybe if she was there, she could have used her healing magic. Except she's not really proficient with her magic yet. I stay in bed all day. I can't bring myself to eat. From time to time, I check my phone. But no one has messaged me, and I haven't missed any calls. I'm alone today. All I'm thinking is, like, I'm missing out on precious socialization time. I still have to get my girlfriend. I skip my morning class and show up at school during lunchtime. Rose, you're here. Miss Otsuka told us not to contact you yesterday, but I'm glad to see you're okay. I'm okay. Interesting that she would tell the other students, or the friends, not to contact me. Does she put me, does she think I am a suspect? I guess, me and Yui would be the most likely suspects. Welcome back. The other day couldn't have been easy on you. We had to go to a let's try that again. We had to go to a memorial service yesterday. It wasn't pleasant. Talk about depressing. So everyone knows what happened? Well, kinda. The teachers had to address the entire school, obviously. They can't keep something like this under wraps. The whole second-year wing's closed off until they finish cleaning up. Apparently, they can't get the blood off the floor. But we don't know the actual details. All that we know is a girl died. Yui was caught up in it with you, wasn't she? We were told not to contact her either. Can you tell us exactly what happened? I just saw my dog out of the corner of my eye again. She's like, traumatizing thing happened. I am here for you. Yeah, Yui was there first, apparently, but I didn't see her. She said she heard a scream and then someone running away. When she got there, she saw the same thing I did. A dead girl covered in more blood than you've ever seen. She was cut open, gutted like an animal. It wasn't a suicide. It was too messed up. Somebody murdered her. That's disgusting. Rose, do you have any suspicions of who the killer could be? No, but Yui was there before you, and she didn't try to get help? I don't blame her, to be honest. When I saw it, I froze. I couldn't move. If she reacted the same way, it's not her fault she didn't go for help. I see. Did Yui come to school today? I haven't seen her. I don't think so. Okay. I wonder if I was, romancing her, if maybe, she'd be, I don't know, more willing to talk to me? Because she is very cagey and very secretive. You should head home anyway. I can't believe Satomi asked you to come back to school so soon. But no, I must socialize. I must get my skills up for exam and pretend that this is a regular game. That's probably for the best. You need some rest. How pitiful must I be right now if even Kaori is concerned about me? Okay, I might do that. Be careful, Rose. What do you mean? I just mean be careful on your way home, that's all. Alright, see you. It's no easier to sleep tonight than it was last night, but I managed to get a few hours of rest at the least. I'm just waiting for, the peppy music to kick back in. I don't have the motivation. Is this just going to be the rest of the game as I'm just too depressed to do anything? I don't have the motivation to do anything today. Even so, my appetite seems to have returned. I eat a big breakfast and spend the day watching TV. When evening comes around, I decide to send Yui a message and see how she's doing. I wait for a while for a reply, but nothing comes. Guess I'll try her again tomorrow. Damn, these days are just flipping by. I'm like, feel so behind on everything. I await to the sound of a text message. It looks like Yui finally replied. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. I'm feeling a bit better today. I'll come to school tomorrow. Can we meet at lunch? I agree to meet with her and feel a little relieved she's doing better. Personally, I need another lazy day in front of the TV before I can face tomorrow. So I'd better get on with that. Can't I at least, walk through the forest and clear my head and get some ingredients? I miss the forest. And happy music again. Yay, it's like nothing ever happened. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all feeling a bit better after last week. If any of you feel like you need to talk about what happened, or you would like grief counseling, my door is always open. We've reopened the second-year wing, so classes for our second-year students will resume as normal. I'd like to ask you to all stay vigilant while attending classes from this point forward. If you see any suspicious activity, please report it to a teacher at once. Of course, we'll do our best to ensure you feel safe while at school. So please bear with us as we continue to investigate the circumstances behind this tragic incident. Hello. Hey, Yui. Is it just the two of us here? Yeah, I asked the other girls to let us speak alone. Thank you. I just don't feel like I can face them yet. I understand. So what did you want to talk about? There are already some rumors spreading about the girl's death. And it's just like when the demon was summoned. It could be that Yui just has the worst luck ever. She's certainly not getting a good reputation with her. I mean, the fact that she was in the second... I almost feel like she's not a first-year student. I don't know. I don't know why I get that vibe. Or like she knew somebody there. Like, why would she be there? Right? I don't know. I really don't know what to think about her. I don't want to suspect her. She was like initially going to be the girl I was going to romance, you know? It's not just because of the thighs. But, where was I getting at again? But yeah, she just has like the worst luck. She just is in like the worst places at the worst times. Are people accusing you? Yes. I'm sorry, Yui. I put a lot of thought into it over the weekend, and I don't think you could have done something so horrible. That means a lot to me, Rose. Thank you. Do you want me to talk to Miyu and see if she can quash the rumors again? Not yet. I'm going to try to be strong and explain myself to anyone who will listen. This is my fight, and... My, sorry, husband just walked in. This is my fight, and even though I was dragged into it unwillingly, I want to be the one to clear my name. Hold on just a second. Hey, baby? Yeah. Hi, would you be able to close the door? Yeah. Doggo opened it. she wanted to check in on me. All right, thank you. Oh. Hi. All right, if you're sure. I am, but it feels good to know you still trust me. I hope this hasn't impacted our friendship. Nah, we're good. Thank you. Anyway, if you want to spend some time together this week, I should be available. Just let me know. Will do. Take care, Yui. I'm glad to know Yui's trying to be strong. I think I need to do the same and keep moving on. If I let this whole affair bring me down, I'll never be able to keep up with my studies. Just need to keep doing my best. Hey, there we go. We can do stuff as normal. We can just pretend everything is just peachy. Everything is a-okay. Alright, so since I can actually do stuff at the school, so I'm gonna get my... Let me just double check again. Okay, so it's my expertise. Okay, so it's pretty much everything but my perception. That needs to go up. So let's go to the debate club. It's been a while since I've gone there. We'll talk to the girls first. Amy sure gets agitated when it comes to the club. She can be a bit of a pain, right? I'm still here, Amy. I can hear you. You lazy, no-good son of a... You can't just sleep to get away from your problems. Alright. There we go. Yay! Sweet! Okay. I'm halfway to getting all of my stats up to at least C level. And... Oh, I probably have... I mean, I guess it's a while before I'm gonna go on a date. I can't remember. Does it matter? Like, if I give a good gift, I'll definitely make sure to drink the potion first, but would it be better if I bought, like, one of the good things at the department store to keep that gift for, like, when I go on a date? Because I've been going with Ray. So apparently the Lucky Clover and the Amulet and the Air Rifle are good options. Obviously, this is gonna take a little bit more time to save up for. So I'll buy the Lucky Clover for now. That's like almost half my money gone. No biggie. So I'll just have that, like, you know, in my back pocket. And maybe I should, since I spent a bunch of money. Speaking of which, I'll give her a sweet potato. I'll give her a sweet potato next time I see her, and we will work. Because I just spent a lot of money. Hey, 2,100! Look at me, big bucks. Alright, go to school. Okay, so July is when the midterm is happening, right? So I still have some time to get my magic and my alchemy up. You, stop right there. Me? Yes, you. What did I do this time? I just wanted to check up on you. God, do I need a reason to stop you in the middle of the hallway? Oh, how are you feeling? I'm doing okay, all things considered. Well, good. Je suis soulagé. There's my grade 11 French. So it's I am soulagé. I don't know what that word is. Like, satisfied? I was getting awfully tired of you moping about all the time. I want you back to your old self, and you don't get a choice in the matter. And she's like, get over your depression. Just be normal. Yeah, I'm doing my best. And don't go thinking that means I care about you because, well, just don't think it. Okay. I know you don't care for me, Kaori. It's not what I said. Honestly, you're impossible. You're my friend, so of course I care about you. Just a little bit. Don't go getting any funny ideas. Wouldn't dream of it. Don't worry, Kaori, I'm not dating you, so... Well, enjoy your day. I have things to be doing. Bye-bye. Alright, what I will do is I'll give Ray the sweet potato. Sweet potato for my sweet potato. So I'll do that because I can give her a gift, but I also want to study magic. Because I gotta get that up. So at least I did get 1 affection point. So there we go. I was able to do both. And then as for where to go, the forest. Always the forest. Cursed water. I'll sell a cursed water. So for... Oh boy, so it's for the love potion, it's holy water, which I have 2 of those. The butterfly wings, I have 2 of those. What was the other thing I needed? Was it the dread? Oh god, that's expensive. Oh crap, what was the other thing I needed? Witchbane? Is there a thing where I can like check my... What's the word I'm thinking of? Potion. Love potion. Oh, I do have a love potion. Oh. Oh, okay. But yeah, just like I can't remember. It was holy water, because it's a solvent, a base, and a catalyst. Was it Witchbane? I know it's the butterfly wing, the holy water, and something else. But either way, I have a love potion, so at least there's that. So we'll just do some exploring. God, I always find the water boring. And those things. I always find those things. And I don't have any potions that I can make that use those ingredients. Alright, attention please. I know there was a tragic event last week, but you cannot let your entire education be derailed by such misfortune. It's more important than ever you all study hard and do your utmost to learn how to defend yourselves. Regrettably, I won't be assisting you with that today. However, I can teach you how to brew a concoction. Yes! Hey, a money potion! Maybe it will use one of the many ingredients that I can't use right now. I'm talking about the world-famous fortune potion. Just 1 sip of this delicate broth will make the gods of monetary wealth look upon you in favor. Here's how you make it. Alright. Just drinking this potion alone isn't enough to bring you immense wealth. No, you still have to put some effort in. Drink a dose before working your part-time job. You'll find that the money you earn during your shift will greatly increase. Nice. Alright, that's it for today. Now scoot, scatter, vamoose. Alright, speaking of alchemy, because I want to see what the finder potion, okay, fortune potion, hey, excellent, I actually do have things except for the mushroom. Oh, that's what it was, it's like that root thing, that, like, I don't know what that is, it looks like almost like an onion or something. Okay. But we're going to study alchemy anyway, since we're here. And we will go ahead and finish off the Book of Expertise. Since we're getting close to the exam, might as well do as much as possible with that. Okay. Since I have a potion, I'm gonna save, just to be on the safe side, because I'm still salty about last time when I took that love potion, and then I was not able to hang out with her that day, and it was completely wasted, because I had to hang out with Hikari. Okay. So I think... ooh. Okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll drink a potion, because I have that lucky charm I can give her. So I'll give her that, and then hang out with her. And that should get the affection up quite a bit. Yeah, I'll do that. And then if like a, event does happen, then I'll just load up my save, and that way I won't have missed, or I won't have wasted my potion. Alright, the murder remains the #1 topic of gossip around the academy. Alright, excellent. So we will go to the field. Give Ray the clover. Whoa, this is so cool. Where did you even get this? You're the best. I love getting gifts from you. Hey, increased by 4. Nice. We're almost there. We're almost there. That should put me at 20%, because I'll get 2 points for hanging out. So I can go on a date with her next time. Yay! Sweet. Oh, the Toad School. That's what I need to make the fortune one. Excellent. Hikari should be suspected for murder for wasting your potion. You know what? If Hikari ends up murdered, I can be the #1 suspect for that. I never quite got... never forgave her for that. Okay, that's about enough for today. Feel free to pack up your things. Since it's Friday afternoon, I'll need someone to stay behind and help me clean up. This time, I can't even try to escape Satomi's gaze. She's staring straight at me the entire time she's talking. She's probably going to want to talk to me about the murder. Rose, please stay behind. Everyone else enjoy your weekend. My fellow classmates leave, and only Satomi and I remain. You know what? If this was a dating sim where you actually could date the teacher, this would look very suspicious that she keeps asking me to stay behind. Want me to grab a broom? That won't be necessary. How are you feeling this week? I'm doing okay. I think I'm mostly over the whole ordeal. Well, no, I haven't done any, like, monologuing about death in a week, so I think I'm okay. That's good to hear. The scene you witnessed wasn't pretty. I don't blame you for being shaken by it. In fact, I'm actually somewhat surprised. Surprised by what? Well, you've bounced back quicker than I expected. I thought the trauma might have caused you to leave the academy entirely. Hey, Mama didn't raise no bitch. Leave the academy. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad you stayed, but some students aren't as strong-willed as you. I guess it will take more than that to get rid of you. I'm sorry, that was a poor joke. I shouldn't laugh about such things. The truth is, I'm also shaken up by the whole event. Really? You seemed so calm on the day. I had to maintain my composure for the sake of my students. Who knows what would have happened if I had cracked. Fair point. Anyway, I'm glad you're doing okay. Even Yui seems on the mend, though there are some vicious rumors about her flying around. It's sad, really. That poor girl can't seem to catch a break. People would take the time to examine the situation. They'd see how clear it is. Yui couldn't have committed such an atrocity. What do you mean? Do you know who the murderer is? I only have suspicions, but I can say with complete honesty that Yui does not make it onto my list of suspects. That's a relief. I need to spend some more time with the other teachers. We're conducting a thorough investigation, so please don't think we're just resting on our backsides. Anyway, it's officially the weekend. Go and enjoy yourself. Okay, I will. Thank you, Miss Otsuka. What if the, what was her name? Natsuki, or whatever, the author? What if she was the one behind it, and I was the one who brought her into the school? Then I would be an accomplice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our practical magic up. Alright, and now, since Ray is at the convenience store... no, actually, I'm gonna wait for a love potion. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to get a love potion. And then I'll go on the date with her. So I'll have to make that. Maybe while I'm here, I'll do some shopping. The sushi's quite a bit more expensive, but I will buy that. And I will do some working. So the question is, I have a question. I didn't really notice. If I were to give her the same gift, because the clover is the cheapest one, would I still get the same amount of affection points if I give her a gift that she's already had, or would I get less? Because, I mean, I could be a cheap ass and just keep buying the clovers and giving those to her if I want to, like, double my affection points, but if it's not going to, you know, be the best thing to give her, then I don't want to waste my money. Okay, oh shoot, okay. Sorry, I forgot, okay. If you can do the date, you should do the date. Okay, I promise next time. Okay, so you can't buy more than one? Okay, next time I see Ray, I promise I will go on the date. I awaken to the sound of my phone buzzing. Dreary and rubbing sleep from my eyes, I glance at the blindingly bright screen. Hey, Noriko. Hey, buddy. Do you want to grab lunch today? I'm going to be in town to grab some art supplies. I love how she's like, buddy. She's like, don't lead her on. Call her buddy. It's from Noriko. And she called me buddy. What a painful reminder of the fact I've been friend-zoned. Lunch with Noriko, huh? Well, even though I have no chance with her anymore, she's still my idol, and it would be nice to do something normal for a change. I shoot her back a reply and tell her I'm up for it. Great! I get to finally go to Cafe Shiba! Yes! How about Cafe Shiba? I'll see you there at 12. Cafe Shiba it is. Why is it that every girl I meet seems to love eating there? That place is going to drain my wallet dry. I arrive at the cafe and peek inside to see Noriko waving at me. I mean, Noriko, first of all, she's the one who invited me. She's the adult. If anything, she should be paying. Just saying. There you are. How are you? Not too bad. How are you? I'm great. I've had so much inspiration lately. I've even started working on a brand new manga series. Really? Wow, I didn't think there'd be a follow-up to Cutie Star so soon. This series has nothing to do with Cutie Star, sorry. I feel like I'm well and truly done with that story. Maybe she got some inspiration. Maybe she's gonna do something darker? Maybe she got some inspiration from the school? We take a seat toward the back of the cafe and place an order with a waitress. I can't tell you too much about the new series yet, but you'll be the first to find out more. Nice, I'm looking forward to it. When Cutie Star finished, I was pretty lost. It was a weird feeling after collecting it year after year. I understand. Something that's a big part of your life just ends suddenly and you don't know what to do anymore. I know that feeling all too well. But I'm sure you'll like this new series too. Even though it's a different story, I'm aiming to retain a lot of my fans, so there are some familiar elements. I love the idea of her going from like a really cutesy, girly manga to maybe something a lot darker. When do you think you'll start releasing it to the public? Maybe in a few months. Right, then I'll have to be patient. Yes, please. So, how's your week been? Are you learning a lot? Well, school's been pretty disrupted over the last week or so. Really? Why is that? I'm not really sure if I can say. Oh, is it juicy gossip? Wait, oh my gosh. Oh, how insensitive of me. Of course you can't talk about it. It's been all over the news. How could I have forgotten? You know about it? Yes, I heard about it a while ago. I've been so caught up in my own work that it slipped my mind for a moment. That poor girl. At first, the media said it could have been a suicide, but now they think it was a murder. What a horrible tragedy. Yeah. Did you know the poor dear? Was she your friend? No, I didn't know her, but... What is it? I was one of the ones who found the body. A look of shock crosses Noriko's face. I can tell she's feeling sympathetic. You poor thing. I can't believe you had to see it firsthand. I'm so sorry, Rose. I'm sorry you had to witness something like that. Somehow, Noriko's comforting words make me feel a little better. Did you take some time off school? Yeah, just a day or two, but I'm back into the swing of things now. I think I can't afford to miss too many classes because we exams next month. Plus, I got a date. Exams, huh? Well, I don't envy you there. Look, I can drop the subject if you want, but I have one question about the girl. What is it? Noriko leans forward over the table and whispers in my ear. She's gonna say something fucked up, isn't she? Oh, no, actually, that's a pretty... She's like, what did the body look like? But no. I was like, that's actually a pretty common question to ask. Do they know who killed her? I shake my head. No, not to my knowledge, but my friend Yui's having a hard time, because some of the other students suspect her. Even though my teacher, Miss Otsuka, says she's not a real suspect, the other students still think she might have been involved. Why is that? I feel like I'm giving too much information. Well, she found the body before I did, and there was a previous incident involving a demon summoning, which is a whole other thing. This is definitely stuff you should not be talking about. A demon summoning? Yeah, that was another scary day. Luckily, no one was hurt. On that day, Yui was the only person to stay inside the school when everyone else evacuated. So since she wasn't at the battle against the demon, people started to suspect she was pulling the strings. An unlucky girl. Does she seem like the type of person to do such things? No, of course not. She's a first year like me. She doesn't have the ability to summon demons, and I doubt she would have the murderous intent to kill another student. I see. I'm sorry, I was just curious. It's fine. I understand you're interested. Well, it sounds like you've had a pretty rough start to the school year. I hope things calm down for you. Me too. I just want to face my exams. That's the only demon I need to worry about. Well, best of luck with it. You know, I probably shouldn't show you this, but it might cheer you up. Are you interested in seeing something secret? My mind races ahead and jumps to some unsavory conclusions. I manage to clear my throat and simply agree. Here, look at this drawing. Is it based on me, perhaps? Noriko, like the new character? Noriko reaches into her bag and hands me a sketchbook. There's a black and white pencil drawing of a heroic-looking character wielding a sword and shield. The character is facing off against a big dragon. It looks simply amazing. I'm quite familiar with Noriko's art style, but this is on a whole another level. You drew this? The art's so much different from Cutie Star. Do you like it? I'm going for a more traditional fantasy art style with this story. It's awesome. I love it. Comment by Lightsail. I'm suspecting Noriko really hard. She's just extracting information from you to cover her traces better next time. Maybe. But there's one thing. It's like, you know, you hear sometimes about like serial killers who, you know, they follow the police investigations and they try and get information from the cops to see how much they know. There's just one thing. The character looks somewhat familiar. I feel like I've seen them before. You didn't copy the character from someone else's work, did you? No way. I could never do such a thing. Take a closer look. I bet it's me. Or is it her? Who did they remind you of? Wait, what the? Ah, this is me. The character looks like me. I couldn't tell because of the armor and helmet, but now I'm totally positive. Bingo, you win. What the? I based the hero of my latest story on you. I hope that's okay. When we first met, your look inspired me more than a little bit. I felt like I had to try and capture you in this form. Unreal. I love it. I'm going to be a star. Something like that. I'm really glad you like it. I'm really moved that Noriko drew this based on my appearance. Now I absolutely can't wait to read the manga when she finishes it. Okay, I'm gonna need that sketchbook now. It's my only copy so far. Yeah, Revealing Storm says, Noriko is acting weird, which probably means it's not her, since the game is making her sus. Yeah, it's that whole thing you gotta play with. It's like, the more the game pushes you into, like, suspecting a character, if it's a smart game that knows the tropes, they're gonna want to go against it. And that's why my suspect is, like, a character that you don't know too well. It's in the background, you know, they're in the background, but they're still around, which is why I still think it's the tutorial girl. That's my suspicion. Oops, okay, here you go. I reluctantly hand the book back to her. She slips it in her bag. Do you want to stay for another cup of coffee? Sure. We order another round and end up chatting for the rest of the afternoon. All in all, I had a really good time. I'm glad to have Noriko as a friend. I feel like I can tell her almost anything. Yeah, you might want to not tell her too much. Don't be a blabbermouth. Watch, all the things that are happening in the school are gonna end up, like, in her manga, though she did say that she was trying, like, it's a fantasy style, and she's trying to retain her audience, so she's probably not gonna go to stuff that's too dark. After we part ways, I spend a lazy night in front of the TV. I feel as though the cafe would be a good place to buy gifts. Oh, I can buy gifts here. That's right. I was mentioning the hot pot I can get here, and that's apparently something that Ray would really like. I should definitely go there more often. Yay! That's one of the places I've really wanted to open up. Because it would also, I feel like, be a good place to go on a date. Okay, so it is Sunday now, so let's check the schedule. Alright. Can I go to the beach? Is the beach open to me? Shoot, it's not. Even though I went to the beach is not available. Okay. Alright, well let's check out Kapushiba. So we'll talk to this girl. Jenny. Oh, you want to chat to little old me? Jenny's the culprit. Everybody's the culprit. I'd be delighted. I seem to always get caught up working every odd hour of the day here. But I don't mind. I love this little place. Even work can be enjoyable if you put in a little effort to have fun. Okay, ooh. Oh man, these all look really good and I'm really hungry. Pizza, Yosanabe, oh, croissants, taiyaki. That looks like a candle. I don't know why. Oh, melon soda. I love melon soda. So that's the thing there that she would like, is the Yosanabe. That pizza looks good. Alright, I'ma buy that. That'll be in my back pocket. I'll just have a hot pot. Just have that sitting in my backpack for weeks. Give that to her later. I have a lot of these things on here, and it sells for a decent amount of money, and I'll sell some water. Hey, Heartberry, perfect. That's the thing that I needed. So, because I forgot to buy it from the girl, so I'm glad that I found one. Purple mushroom. That would probably just be poisonous. I love how everybody in the chat is just all just talking about potential suspects. Love it. Speaking of Ryuji / Shin, let's talk to him. Ah, dude, we've already had that conversation, but I will do some work. Okay, I'll have to remember to get a book, too, because I finished up my expertise book. Alright, hopefully Ray will be available today, because I'm gonna go on that date with her. I will. Damn it, of course she's unavailable. Shit. Oh, I'm so dumb. I'm just like... Alright. And today is a good day to do some training. So we're gonna go to the library first. We're going to return that book. And let's see. I'll do the Book of Magic. And let's go to Alchemy. I am also going to brew a potion. Okay, so I can do the Fortune Potion. I can brew that. Oh no, shoot. Okay, I forgot that once you brew a potion, that's all you can do. You can't do that and study for alchemy. I know my perception's pretty good, but I'm like, I don't want to waste the rain. Damn, I should have studied the alchemy, because I would have gotten a bump. Oh well. Alright, so I think for tonight, I think I will play until the end of the month, depending on when I finish up, because I do want to see my husband, because he had to work late today, so I haven't been able to see him much, so I want to spend some time with him, but we'll go for at least a little bit longer. Okay, excellent. I can actually go on a date with Ray today, unless something happens, and it just might. Alright, Iseline. Throughout the years, magical girls have managed to prevent the outbreak of multiple wars, as well as completely halt naturally occurring disasters. A key example is from our own country back in the early 80s. A large volcano was predicted to erupt, but thanks to the efforts of a team of magical girls, the volcano was put on ice and the eruption completely prevented. Every year since, a team of magical girls revisits the volcano to renew their spells of freezing. Because of their continuous efforts, the citizens of nearby towns shower them with gifts every year on their arrival. However, as time goes by, the girls get older. Many of them are now in their senior years, and the pilgrimage to the volcano gets more and more difficult. I've heard they're training a new generation of girls to take over, but this takes a lot of time. In addition, any new members to join the team must have particular magical abilities. In this case, they need to be able to cool or freeze boiling hot lava, a trait that normally only comes to girls with particular dispositions. In other news... Alright, excellent. Alright, go to the field. We'll go on that date. I'm starving. Please tell me you have food on you. I do. No, I do. I have a hot pot in my pocket, and that's not a euphemism. I'm afraid not. Don't you live in the dorms? Surely you have food there. Yeah, see, the thing is I ate it all. All of it? All of it. I only went grocery shopping yesterday, too. But how? I'm a hungry girl, Rose. A very hungry girl. Let's hope she doesn't get hangry. I guess it can't be helped. Let's go to the cafe and grab a bite. You buying me a meal? I guess this is a date. Oh, watch, all my money will be gone because she'll just be eating everything. Wait, I didn't say I was buying. Wait, again? A date? Sure, if you're buying, it's a date. Okay. Ray is surprisingly still full of energy despite running on empty. Her long legs stride faster than mine. Farther than mine, so I find myself power walking to keep up. I guess this is a good way to build up stamina. When we arrive at the cafe, Ray nearly busts the door down and grabs us a seat. I'm gonna put a limit on you, girl. Don't be going through all my money. This looks good, but it doesn't say how big a serving is. I'm worried they'll only give me a small amount. I should get something I know will be large. I enjoy the cheesecake here because it's affordable. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll get that for dessert, but what should I get for an entree and main? Oh, great gods of money, please spare my wallet. The waitress comes by to take our order, and what an order it is. Ray settles down and sips at her water. So, Ray, what do you want to do after you graduate from the academy? Aw, man, you're gonna think it's stupid for sure. I can't be more stupid than what I want to do. What's that? Sleep and watch anime for a year? Don't be funny, but seriously. I wasn't joking. Well, I mean, I love music. Oh? You don't let on about that. I know. I wanted to be in a hip-hop idol group, to be honest. Wanted? You don't want to anymore? No, I do, but I found out I don't have the right image, apparently. I tried out last year for a group, and the judges say I had great potential and a good ear for music. But they said I don't have a traditional idol's appeal. Maybe I'm too tomboyish? I don't know. I love cheesecake, too. Actually, I forgot to post it on my Twitter account. I made my brother, I think I talked about this in my last live stream because it was Saturday, my brother's birthday was on the Sunday, that I was making a cheesecake for his birthday, and I made a cookies and cream Oreo cheesecake. It was my first time. My second time ever making a cheesecake. My first time making an Oreo cheesecake, and thankfully it turned out amazing. First time I ever made a cheesecake, I accidentally burned it. So I'm glad that my cheesecake came out well this time. Aren't you sweet? Well, what they said isn't going to stop me from getting into the music biz. Oh? I'm going to shoot for the top. If that's all that's stopping me is my looks, then I could just train some girls to perform. I'll be the manager of my very own hip-hop idol group. Think of all the money I could earn. Then I could buy all the food I want. Mwahaha. You're scaring me, but that's a great idea. I could totally see you as top dog. That's me, all right. Well, there we go. See, we learned something about her. Wouldn't have taken her for a musical type. The waitress comes back with our order, though she has help from 2 other staff in order to carry all of Ray's food. I decide to eat my food slowly so I don't finish my tiny meal first and have to watch Ray devour her feast. I'm notorious for that. Like, not that I don't tend to order super big meals, but I go to restaurants, or like when I eat with people, but I eat very fast, and then I have to just awkwardly watch everybody else finish their food, and sometimes they take pity on me and will give me some of their food. But, yeah. But surprisingly, Ray's quite happy to share. She asks if I want a bite of everything she has. She really is a sweet girl. I mean, I'm paying for it all, so I would hope she would. Alright, we'll read a book. I have to remember about the books. Like, even if I can't do my training at the school at night, at least I can read the books and I can still, you know, get my, my skills up. Doorbell rings as I'm getting ready to leave. Who could it be at this time in the morning? I'm gonna guess either Noriko or Hikari. We haven't had any mandated Hikari time yet. I head over and open the front door. And there she is. Good morning. Hikari, thank God it's just you. I had no idea who would show up at my door at this time. Teehee. You're in a good mood. What's up? I have a favor to ask of you. Uh-oh. See, I found myself in quite the predicament. If you need a place to stay, I'm gonna have to charge you rent. No, I don't need somewhere to stay. I love how my character's like, I'm gonna charge you rent when they get their rent or their house paid for by their parents. I guess it's, I mean, if it gets me some money, I don't care. However... Puppers! I love based on the size, that is like either Hikari is teeny tiny or that is the biggest sheep I have ever seen in my life. It's like Clifford the dog. Oh my gosh, I get to have a dog. I get to have a dog. This game gets better. This little guy needs a place to sleep and someone to look after him. If part of the things that I have to do, like I have to choose to spend time with the dog and that takes my time, I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry, classes. The dog is going to take up all of my time now. It's a little puppy. Little puppy? He's ginormous. He's cute. Is he a stray? I mean, he's got a collar on. Not exactly. Akari, did you steal someone's dog? No. Are you going to explain what's going on? Okay, hear me out. I was practicing my magical transformation at home last night. I'm getting pretty good at it. Yeah, rub it in. Anyway, once I transformed into my magical outfit, I tried casting some spells. But as you know, my magic seems to just be for healing purposes. So it's hard to practice when there's no one injured around. Did you take this dog and like intentionally injure it so you could heal it? I'm sorry, what does this have to do with the dog? I'm getting to it. So I had old textbooks from the school library. Spell books, actually. Did you accidentally summon a dog? I figured if I could learn to use some magic other than healing, I'd be more useful in battle. So I found a summoning spell in one of my old books. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Imagine if you could like have spells and you could just summon dogs at your whim. Oh, amazing. That would I would just summon dogs and I would just like have a business where I like sell dogs to people. They're in high demand, especially if they're purebred sheeps. Uh-oh, now I see where this is going. It was a short, simple spell, a tiny little ritual designed to summon a magical familiar. Apparently, it used to be really common for magical girls to have familiars. They always took the form of cute animals like owls or lizards or cats. Anyway, the spell went well. A little too well. Before I knew it, my bedroom filled with blue smoke and all of a sudden this big fat puppy dropped from the ceiling. First it was a little puppy and now it's a big fat puppy. Jeez, Hikari. So I asked my mom if we could keep him, but she's super allergic to dogs, so can you look after him? He's super sweet and well behaved and he doesn't eat much. She wouldn't even have to finish that sentence. I'd be like, yes. Just the first part where she's like, can you look after this dog? I'd be like, yes, absolutely. I'll be eternally grateful if you can do this for me, and I'll make it up to you one day, and let me visit now and then, please? Okay, I'm glad I got to this point in the game to the dog part. I'm glad it didn't get spoiled for me. I love him already. I take another look at the dog. He's definitely cute, but what the hell am I going to do with a dog around? Love him forever? What if he cramps my style? Dude, are you kidding me? Is there anything that's a bigger chick magnet than a cute dog? Come on now. What if he needs to go for a walk or take a leak? What do dogs even eat? Probably just about anything, but still. I don't know about this, Hikari. Look, he's not just any regular dog. He's a magical familiar. He can do loads of cool things. Like what? Show off your tricks, Hoshi. Dog's name is Hoshi? Yep. Woof. Oh, come on now. Don't be shy. He was doing it this morning. Woof, woof. Aw. Look, Hikari, I'm not really sure if I can look after him. Please, Rose, I don't know anyone else I can turn to. Come on, don't give me that. We have a lot of friends you could ask. What about Kaori, or Rei, Miyu, Yui, Shin? Kaori's a cat person. She wouldn't even look at a dog. Rei loves them, but she can't have pets either. Miyu's way too busy, and things between me and Yui aren't exactly great, you know. What about Shin? I mean, you know that they're not really on speaking terms. I don't know. I heave a sigh. Why do I feel like this dog is going to become my responsibility no matter what I do? Alright, he can stay here as a trial. If it doesn't work out, you need to come pick him up. Yay, thank you, thank you, thank you. She knows that I will love this dog, like fall in love, and I will not be able to get rid of him. Did you hear that, Yoshi? Yoshi? Oh boy. Hoshi, you can stay. Woof. Okay, I gotta get going. Don't forget to walk him twice a day, and he needs 3 meals, and he likes being scratched on his belly, and he doesn't like being left alone with the TV on, so don't even try it. Okay, bye. Just like that, Hikari disappears, leaving the fat dog on my doorstep. This is your fault, you know. Woof. Alright, come on in. I lead the dog into the house. He wanders around, sniffing different things. He disappears into each room, and pops back out. I guess he's trying to get a feel for the layout of the apartment. Is this the whole place? He can speak. Yeah. Wait, what? There's only one bedroom. This place is tiny. I stick a finger in my ear and try to clean it out. Woof. That's better. Don't know what the hell happened there. Here, I'll put a blanket on the floor for you. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it, bud. I'll sleep on your end of the bed. Suddenly, he's not so cute anymore. People are like, I wish my pets could speak. I don't know if that's such a good idea. Are you seriously talking to me right now? Are you seriously talking to me right now? Do you even hear how stupid you sound? Kaori? What the hell is a Kaori? My name is Hoshi, bud. Get used to it. I'm the boss around here. Make sure the fridge is full, the AC is on. Keep the TV off. We'll get along just fine. Does Hikari know you can talk? Of course she does. She's not thick like you. Look, I don't like this arrangement any more than you do. I had a mansion in my last realm. I was royalty, bud. Royalty. And now I have to settle for you. What the hell's going on here? I feel like if my dog could talk, she would be a lot more appreciative. As long as she's got food and she gets pets, she's good. She wouldn't be like, I'm the boss around here. Hey, don't you have a job or something to get to? I feel like you're not pulling your weight around here. Damn, I do need to get to school. There you go. On your way home, can you grab some of those delicious green tea flavored biscuits from the store? I have to go. Don't pee on anything while I'm out. Think I'm some sort of animal? I'll use the toilet like any other familiar. Thank you very much. Oh god. I get out of the apartment as quickly as I can. I have no idea what the hell happened this morning, but apparently I now own an abusive talking dog. Great. Two very extremes to this episode. We had a grisly murder, and now we have like hijinks with a talking dog. Alright, well since I didn't get to study the alchemy last time, we'll do it today. Oh my gosh, please, I just need to get to a C. Oh geez, Hoshi, right? Where the hell have you been? Do you know how worried I was about you? What if you didn't come back? What if I didn't get any dinner? Do you ever think about me before you go out staying out late? Oh my god, cool it, dog. I'm hungry, feed me. I want those green tea biscuits. I didn't get any. Guess I forgot. You're a terrible human being. How did I get stuck with you? Don't blame me. Blame Hikari. Hikari's my master. She is a saint, thank you very much. You will not speak ill of her. Is this my life now? Listen here, bud. If you put in a little effort, we won't have any problems. Don't stay out late. Don't get up too early. Don't forget to feed me. And do not leave the TV on when you go out. I cannot stress the TV thing enough. That feels like foreshadowing. Something's gonna happen with the TV later. Yeah. There are some leftovers in the fridge. Help yourself, because I'm going to bed. I need you to heat them up for me. Ugh. I walk out to the kitchen and open the fridge. I grab the plate of last night's leftovers and throw it in the microwave. Hoshi trots into the kitchen and jumps up on the table. Bad dog, get down from there. I'm not eating on the floor, bud. The microwave beeps and I take out the hot plate. I throw it down onto the table in front of Hoshi and he digs in. After he finishes, he licks his lips and yawns. That's better. I get cranky when I haven't had a feed. Thanks for that. Will I be able to get my affection up with Hoshi too? You're not so bad. I'm sorry for taking it all out on you before. I have a terrible temper when I haven't eaten. Hikari didn't feed me, so yeah. Are you actually a nice dog? Well, more or less. Don't forget to feed me and I'll be fine. But don't feed me after midnight. Okay. Is that a reference to Gremlins? What happens then? Nothing. I just get gassy. No one wants that. Fair call. Anyway, I need to get some sleep. I have school again tomorrow. Oh, righto. Do you mind if I take the end of the bed? Look at him, he's so much nicer now. Instead of demanding, he's asking. Be my guest. Thanks, bud. He just gets hangry like the rest of us. We head to bed. I sleep surprisingly well, and Hoshi manages to behave himself throughout the entire night. Alright, like I said, I think I'm going to play until the 30th. So once it rolls over into July, I think we'll wrap up the live stream for tonight. The doorbell rings again this morning. I swear, if it's Hikari with another dog summoned from a different realm, I'm going to be very upset. I bet it's Noriko. Oh, it's Hikari. Good morning, Rose. I thought it might be you. Have you come to take Hoshi back? No, sorry. Has he been behaving? Well, I actually have something important to tell you. Can I come in? Yeah, okay. We go inside. Hoshi bounces over to Hikari. She leans down to rub his tummy. That's the good stuff. I've missed you, Master. Oh, I missed you too, Hoshi. Please look after Rose while I'm not here. Anything for you, Master. Do you mind if I speak with Rose alone for a bit? No problem. I'll bounce along for now. Hoshi trots away into the bedroom. So what's up? Something weird happened last night. Go on. I stayed back late at school to get some exam studying done. When I was packing up to go home, I realized I left a book in the lab, so I ran back to get it. When I got to the lab, I peeked in and saw someone else in there. If it's Yui, I'm gonna be someone we know. It's Yui. It was probably just Mr. Steiner. What's the big deal? The music has stopped. You know, it was Yui. Okay, sure, Yui hangs out in the lab all the time. I know that, alright? Listen. She was transforming into her magical outfit. I called it! I called it! She was being all cagey about her transformation because she already knew how to do it. It's like she's hiding that she knows how to do more than we think. She did it easily, quickly, like she's done it 100 times before. So now we're going into, okay, if she knows how to do that, then maybe she knows how to summon a demon. And now I'm backsliding to maybe suspecting her. Okay. She never told us she'd learned how. She always said she can't do it during practical magic class. So maybe she's a bit shy. What's the big deal? The big deal is what her outfit looked like. Oh, because they say that it's like, it represents who you are, right? So maybe it's very, like, witchy or evil. Oh, it looked evil. Ah, she looked like a devil with horns, wings, and a tail. The outfits we transform into reflect our souls, our true selves. The fact she kept her outfit hidden from us, the fact it looks so ominous, don't sit well with me. Okay, so maybe she did say that she was able to transform quickly, but maybe it is that she's trying to hide, like, her outfit because it would freak people out. I know I've been suspicious of her for a while, and you always tell me I have nothing to worry about, but after seeing this, I think there's more to Yui than she's letting on. Hikari, I know what you're gonna say. Yui is innocent, but there has to be a point when you realize that these things mean something. How much evidence will you ignore just because she's your friend? Would you look past all these things for anyone else? For me? I came to you because I thought you'd believe what I saw. I want to go to the teachers and tell them, but I don't know if they'll simply take my word for it. All this would be solved if they had cameras at the school, I'm just saying. If you backed me up, I'm sure we could convince somebody Yui's up to no good. I won't do it. Hikari, you have had it out for Yui ever since the demon summoning. I know some things look suspicious, but she's a first-year student. She's the same as you and I. She's no motive to attack other students. As for her magical outfit, you caught a glimpse of it from afar. Until I see it for myself, I just can't believe she looked like a devil. But just because I don't want to accuse Yui, it doesn't mean I'm not on your side. I'll take your words to heart, and I'll keep my guard up around her. All I ask is you give me some time to investigate a bit further. If it turns out you're right, I'll gladly back you up and let other people know. Really? Okay. I mean, I feel like that's the reasonable, mature way to do it, is rather than just take one side or the other, it's like, okay, let me get some more information before I make a decision. Let me talk to Yui over the weekend. I'll get to the bottom of this once and for all. Okay, thank you, Rose. Now I just need to figure out how to meet up with Yui without her thinking we suspect her of anything. Did you enjoy today's classes, Rose? Yeah, I learned a lot actually, and I've even been writing more notes than usual. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear it. Say, Yui. Yes? What are you up to on the weekend? I have a few movies in my backlog, so I'll probably have a horror marathon. I mean, if she talked about her being like a devil with wings, it might just be because she's interested in horror stuff and the occult and stuff, so maybe her outfit reflects that. Right, well, see, I'm having trouble finding a particular ingredient I need to make a potion. Since you're so good at alchemy, I was wondering if you can lend me a hand. Yui's like, really? I see you out in the forest all the time. I have a hard time believing you have trouble finding ingredients. Oh, really? I had no idea you were so committed to brewing potions. Oh, if only you knew. Yeah, I love it, but I've been searching the forest for such a long time and I just can't find this one ingredient. Forest? I go there all the time. You think if she went there all the time, she would see me, because I'm also there all the time. I think I could definitely help you out. That'd be fantastic, as long as you don't mind, of course. Not at all. It might actually be fun. I'd like to spend some time together with someone friendly. So many of the other students have been treating me poorly. I'm so tired of everyone giving me dirty looks, thinking I killed that girl. I discovered her right before you came along, and yet no one accuses you of anything. I feel a pang of guilt at these words. It's true, I was on the scene as well, yet I haven't had a single finger pointed at me. No, I'm the main character, so I'm perfect. I'm sorry, Yui. It must be really tough for you right now, but I'm sure things will get better. Yeah. Anyway, let's meet up at the forest on Saturday. Would that be okay? Thank you, I'd really appreciate it. My pleasure. I'll look forward to it. Oh my gosh, I can chat to Hoshi. What's up, bud? Are you gonna do any shopping soon? I've got a hankering for lemon and lime soda. Keep me waiting and you'll regret it. Every day, the cravings get a little stronger. Until I can't take it anymore. I need my lemon and lime soda. Please buy it for me. I'll be forever in your debt. Can I actually buy something for him? There's the melon soda at Club Shiva. How appropriate. Club Shiba for a Shiba. If I buy him that, can I give that to him? Well, I missed my chance to go hang out with Ray. So... Let me see. How much is the, how much is that soda? Melon soda. $3.80? You know what? I'll buy that. Even if I can't give it to Hoshi, I'll give it to Ray. I'm sure she'd appreciate just about anything that I give her. Okay, go somewhere else. I'll go to the forest. The way I see it, like with the forest, even if I don't find the ingredients I'm looking for, it still kind of could also be like something I can earn money at, similar to working at the convenience store, because I can just find so many ingredients. I will have to make sure to make another love potion at some point, because I think I've got the ingredients for it. Oh, fox hair. I don't think I have any fox hairs. Black earth. I think that's another new ingredient. Awesome. Alright, so I'm going to play until the Saturday, because that's when I'm supposed to hang out with Yui. So I think that would probably be a good place to end things if I get any new information. When are you going to get a job, huh? You have a part-time job at the convenience store? Knock it off. I ain't never seen you work there. I mean, I don't go sniffing around town looking for you, no sir. Pretend this conversation never happened. Aw, he loves me. Okay, so it's raining, so I will definitely do, let's do, debate club. Yay! Okay, so I just have to get my, what is it again? Oh, it's 2. I have to get my alchemy and my magic up. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go to... So I guess I can't give... I bought a soda for him. It wasn't a lemon and lime soda. It was a melon soda, but I was hoping maybe I could give him that. But no matter. We're going to go to the convenience store. We're going to spend some time with Ray. Alright, now the important thing here is... This is the big thing, the Saturday. And the last day of the month, so it's perfectly... It coincides exactly with what I was going to do anyway. I'd made plans to meet up with Yui at the forest today. What if I just got so obsessed with looking for ingredients I just completely forgot to ask her about the transformation? I'd better get over there. I'm not waiting around for too long. I soon spot Yui walking down the path toward me. Hello, Rose. Lovely day to explore the forest, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite nice. So, what ingredients are we looking for? It's a... Damn, I should have come up with this earlier. A sky fruit seed? Oh, you're just looking for a sky fruit seed? I find those everywhere. That's easy. I know where to find those. Come on, then. Yui takes the lead, and we begin our trudge into the forest. She veers off the beaten track. We find ourselves in a part of the forest I haven't seen before. The trees give way to a wide clearing. There are quite a few puddles on the ground, but the liquid within them doesn't quite look like water. Yui steps in front of one of the puddles and leans over to peer at it. These are shimmer pools. Have you seen them before? No, never. What are they? They're the remnants of magical energy left behind by particular magic creatures. If you see them, it usually means something wondrous has passed by just recently. Whoa. Unicorns, dragons, rainbow salamanders, neurosnails, and so on are all said to leave shimmer pools in their wake. They tend to attract other animals to them, who in turn leave behind useful alchemy ingredients. Like this here sky fruit seed. Yui picks up a small seed from the ground and shows it to me. She has a proud smile on her face. See? That was rather easy to find. Thank you. I didn't expect we'd find one so soon. Just need to know where to look. Oh. Oh, what was that? Uh-oh. Oh no, this is just like what happened before that demon summoning. Rose, we should go. What is that? Oh, sorry, tickling my throat. Oh, she's gonna transform, isn't she? We're gonna get to see her transformation because she's gonna have to protect us. I see a small figure at the edge of the clearing. It's walking forward, emerging from between the trees. Yui takes one look at it and shrieks. It's coming towards us, inching forward ever so slowly. It steps into one of the shimmer pools and immediately stops. Now that it's about 10 feet away, I can make out its features. Ooh, creepy. It appears to be some sort of doll, though it's able to walk on its own, so it must be a living creature. There's a great big zipper on the front of it, and it has button eyes sewn on its face. A red devil's tail hangs to the side, occasionally whipping up in the air and waving around. Yui, what the hell is that? I have no idea. You're the horror movie expert, aren't you? Surely you've seen something like this before. If I had to guess, I'd say it's a homunculus. What? A homunculus is a doll that's been given life by alchemy. Who would make such a thing? Well, an alchemist might create one to help with tasks around the lab, but this isn't the time to be discussing such things. Damn, you're right. We need to get out of here. We spin around and start running the other way, but... Oh, our escape route has been blocked off. Another dozen or so dolls have surrounded us. She's gonna transform here. Holy crap, where do they all come from? Do you think someone summoned them? The dolls, or homunculi, whatever they are, start to laugh. Disturbingly, the laughter sounds like the cackling of human children. I spin around to face the first doll that we encountered. Compared to the other dolls surrounding us, this first one seems a little larger. Perhaps it's the leader. It steps out of the shimmer pool and continues toward us. We might have to fight our way out of this one. Fight? But how? Are we even sure these dolls are hostile? That question is answered for Yui within the next 3 seconds. The doll leader cocks its head to the side. Ooh, with a horrified ripping sound. Its neck tears open, and a shadowy tentacle erupts from inside. What the hell? Its chest unzips to reveal a glowing, bloodshot eye. It stares straight at us, and the semi-detached head starts to cackle again. Okay, we're not getting past this one. Let's turn back. We spin around and face the group of dolls once more, but they all follow suit and rip their own heads off. The tentacles inside sprout forth and grope the air erratically. Right. Rose, I'm really scared. Me too, Yui. Me too. If I don't do something, these things are probably going to eat us alive. I need to transform into my magical outfit. Obviously, I've never done it before. Oh, am I going to shout out to her, be like, okay, I know you can change into a magical girl, you need to do it right now. But maybe she'll just do it on her own. Because she trusts me. Maybe such a desperate situation will work in my favor. I try hard to focus my mind, to shut out the terrifying childlike laughter in the air. Suddenly, something touches my shoulder. I'm jolted back to reality, fully expecting to see a disgusting tentacle inching its way up my neck. But it's Yui's warm hand. Rose, I didn't want to have to do this, but stand back. I can take care of them. Huh? We get to see it! Alright, let's see. Yui gazes into my eyes. I can't quite read the expression on her face. Despair? Shame? Embarrassment? Yeah, it seems like even she doesn't like her magical girl. I was joking about that, like, what if you got a shitty magical girl outfit, but with hers it's more like she'd be afraid of being judged by her outfit. She starts to focus her mind, and a strong wind immediately whips up and surrounds her. Encased by this ethereal hurricane, Yui starts to glow with a violet light. Hikari was right. Yui's able to transform, and she's doing it effortlessly. Why would she hide this from us? Evil dolls, I'll stop you here. You won't hurt my friend. Poison shadow transformation. Okay. She definitely looks like a succubus. Doesn't leave much to the imagination, does it? I would be so upset if I had a magical girl outfit and it was like a super revealing look. But gotta show off them thighs, right? The mystic winds fizzle out, and Yui stands confidently in her magical outfit. Her hair has become purple, and large curled horns sit atop her head like a crown. She's sporting what seems to be a skin-tight leotard adorned with wicked crimson wings and a devilish tail. This new outfit matches with what Hikari described. I can't help but agree with Hikari. Yui looks evil in this form. Evil dolls, I will banish you from this realm. Yui bravely steps up to the leaders of the dolls. She extends her open palm forward, and with a single uttered syllable, she fires a blinding ray of amethyst light at the enemy. The doll's face crumbles to dust under the force of the blast. Its tentacle shrivels up and bursts with a sickening pop. A splash of blood streaks across... Okay, so Hikari's is healing, hers is definitely not. Hers is pretty violent. The remainder of the creature's body crumples into the dirt. A cacophony of shrieks erupts behind us. We turn to face the large group of dolls. They are ferociously bouncing up and down. Two of them launch themselves through the air, aimed straight for Yui. Yui ducks low, rather effortlessly, then launches herself into the air with a spinning backflip. Yeah, this definitely seems like more than a first year. I don't know, she seems very comfortable. She rises above her foes and with both hands forward, shreds them apart with another blast of purple light. Because, like, I mean, what's the word I'm thinking of? Hikari, she's able to do some things, like she was able to summon a familiar. And she says she can't really do much with her powers because they're healing powers, but I still feel like Hikari wouldn't be this comfortable with using her magic abilities unless she's done it a lot of times already. Yui adopts a crouch as she hits the ground. Without hesitation, she dashes forward. Abysmal scythe. Or abyssal? Abyssal scythe. She brings her left arm to her chest, then swings it outward with violent force. A brilliant light extends from her fingertips, cutting through 4 of the dolls. A puff of blood and stuffing rises like a cloud above the defeated creatures. Yui, behind you! Another 2 of the dolls have crept behind Yui and spit their crawling tentacles forth. Yui swiftly dodges to the left, then raises both arms up in the air. Duskfall! She brings her arms down, and the dolls simply drop dead, slumping to the ground unceremoniously. She definitely seems like she would have been a good help against that demon. Holy hell, I didn't even see anything hit them. What was that? Only 4 dolls remain. They gather themselves together and begin to wrap their tentacles around each other. What are they doing? Now entwined in a hideous mass of tentacles, stuffing and glowing eyes, the dolls shoot a long tentacle up into the treetops. They grasp a sturdy branch and lift themselves in the air, and start to build up momentum from for a swinging strike. Yui, it's a wrecking ball. They're going to try and crush you. Yui barely nods, then crouches and launches herself straight up into the treetops. She moves so fast she becomes a blur. The next thing I see is a flash of blood as the hanging tentacles severed. The dolls drop from their great height and splatter across the dirt with a sickening sound. Yui reappears before me, gracefully touching down on the ground. That's all of them. Yeah. Are you injured? No, they didn't even get close to me. Good, I'm relieved. I couldn't forgive myself if anything happened to you. Yui, you're so different like this. Yes, this is why I couldn't work up the courage to reveal my transformation to you, to all of our friends. But we were in a dangerous situation. We could have been killed if I didn't pull myself together. Thank you. You saved us both. I suppose my secret is out now. This outfit, these powers, they represent my true self. Maybe it's just because she likes dark things. She likes horror. Maybe that's all it is. And the truth is, I do have a terrible darkness inside me. Yui, I have to ask, are you evil? I would not describe myself as such. Then were you involved with the demon summoning or the murder? No, I promise you I had nothing to do with either of those events. Do you believe me? Somehow, yes. Hearing you say that with such confidence makes me believe you. Good, because I couldn't cope if you thought less of me. You're my friend, and you're important to me. Very important. Yui. Sorry, I can't hold that form forever. I'm exhausted. I don't blame you. You were amazing. Rose. Where'd you learn all that? We never covered those kinds of spells in class. I practice a lot, an awful lot. I want to be useful. But when I found out my magical outfit looked the way it does, I couldn't bear to reveal it to anyone. Yeah, she doesn't quite fit with the rest of the magical girls so far, does she? She seems like the person we'd be fighting against. I pretended to be unable to transform. I think you should show the other girls. I think they'll understand. Really? And I'll back you up. You saved my life today. I'll make sure everyone knows you're not evil, that you're on our side. So what if your outfit looks like a devil? Who cares? Even if you do have a darkness inside you, I'll stick by you. You've proven to me you've got good inside you, too. Oh, I don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you so much. I let Yui lean on my shoulder for support. She's terribly exhausted. We leave the forest together, and I help her get back to her dorm. I just remembered, I dropped the skyfruit seed in the battle. I'm so useless. As I've got like 5 of them in my pockets, like, it's okay. Never mind about that. It turns out I don't need it after all. Really? But that was why we went to the forest. I remembered I already have some at home. Silly me. Oh, Rose, I'm just glad everything worked out today. Get some rest. You need to look after yourself so you're refreshed for school on Monday. You're right. Thank you for helping me get home. No worries. I'll see you Monday, okay? See you then. I'm so exhausted by the time I get home. I crash on my bed and manage to fall asleep immediately, even despite Hoshi's angry gnawing at my arm. Alright guys, so like I said, I was gonna wait until like I finished at least June, and it worked out perfectly because we had that big moment with Yui. So couldn't have planned that any better actually. So we'll go ahead and we'll save. So man oh man, for like a shorter stream we had quite a lot happen. We finally got something like other than the demon, like we have an actual murder. There's a murder inside the school, potential murder going around, potentially the same person who also summoned the demon. We got to see Yui transform, and more importantly, we got a cute doggo. So pretty successful live stream, pretty successful day with this game, if I do say so myself. So we'll wrap it up here. I am going to try and do a live stream this Friday night, if I can swing it. We're going to do something... a different game. I think I'm going to get back into World of Horror, because apparently an update was posted for World of Horror. So if I've got time Friday night, I will try and do a live stream for that game. So if you guys want to check that out, keep an eye out on my YouTube page, check for the notifications, and all that jazz. But otherwise, I will be playing some more of this sometime next week. I hope you guys did enjoy tonight's live stream, and I hope to catch you for my next live stream. So have a good night, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.